In this video, I'm going to go over how you can create $10,000 or more per month in passive income as we move into 2025 without having to quit your main job or your main hustle. And at the end, I'm going to share exactly what I did to create this for myself. Now, first, I want to define what passive income is. So passive income is when you have a source of income that you don't have to keep putting a ton of time, energy, and effort into to maintain. But it usually does take some time, energy, and effort, and maybe even money to get that income stream going. And what I'm going to show you here does not take a ton of money to get going, but it will take some time. Any passive income source that anybody has took time to at least generate. Like, let's say someone has a bunch of apartments or a bunch of houses that they own that they rent out that bring them passive income every month. Well, they have that now, but what people don't always see is them having to make the money to put the down payments on the properties, or them having to establish the relationship with the lender, or them having to establish relationships with the contractors or the management team and everything else, so that it can be passive income. Now, what I'm going to go over here, I just completely stumbled upon, but I want to share this with the audience because I think that you guys could really take advantage of this, because so many of you know things that you can monetize right now that you don't even know that you can monetize. So the first thing you need to do is learn about something that is specialized. Like, you could learn a lot about dogs, you could learn a lot about pets, you could learn a lot about specific certification exams that people need to take and pass that are really popular. Not like collegiate level exams like, organic chemistry exam, but something simple like a real estate exam or a contracting exam. You could learn about yoga, you could learn about nutrition, you could learn about fitness, you could learn about, that you probably are doing something right now already that you know a lot about. You could know a lot about video games. Like, really, you just have to have a certain piece of specialized knowledge that not many people know. You need to know a lot about a little bit. What's going to happen over time is, as you become an expert in that space, people will pay you for the knowledge that you have, and then you can create ways to make money selling that knowledge that you have without having to directly teach people one-on-one. After you've studied and learned a lot about this topic and you feel like you've mastered it and you feel like, hey, I know a lot about this, what you can start doing is putting the information into videos and putting them on YouTube and other social media platforms. So like what I did, I hire insurance agents to sell life insurance from home. Everyone that I hire has to get their insurance license. It's not that hard. It's not super complicated, but it's a lot of material. And it took me some time to learn it all because I had to pass the exam myself. I sort of stumbled upon this because I was uploading videos to another YouTube channel of mine to help agents that I hired pass their exam, because the courses that they had, they weren't that great. So YouTube is beautiful because YouTube will actually pull videos for viewers. It doesn't push creators. For instance, like if I make a video, it's not going to push it to the audience. What happens is YouTube will pull a video for the viewer. So if you're making videos on specialized knowledge, YouTube knows, based on what this person's search pattern is and what they see, they're going to know, hey, this is a good video for someone else. So what you can do is, once you have the specialized knowledge, and as you're gaining the specialized knowledge, say it's like video editing, you can go on YouTube and you can look at what popular accounts who specialize in video editing, what it looks like. Don't do video editing just to do it. You want to pick something that you're interested in. I promise you, it can be really anything at all. Even if you're interested in like tropical plants, you can learn a lot about tropical plants. I promise there are people on YouTube who talk about tropical plants. So basically, once you have this knowledge, you want to create videos, and you don't need a lot of money to do this. You can literally use your cell phone. Totally cool. If you want to get a special microphone, this is an expensive microphone, but you can get a external microphone for like $100. It's called the DJI mic. It's $200, something like that. You don't even need to get that. You can use your cell phone to start, or your AirPods, whatever you want. But you want to start making videos, and you want to put out the videos on the content that you learn. Look at other people's channels that are really popular in that space, or you could even look at other experts' channels to see how you can structure your videos, how you can structure your thumbnails. Look for similarities. Hey, that person's thumbnail looks like this, or their video looks like this. You don't even have to learn how to do all the editing yourself. When you first start, you can try to learn how to edit the videos. That's fine. It's not super complicated. But if you have specialized knowledge, people aren't going to watch your videos for the crazy effects. They're going to watch it for what you know. So just like here, right? I'm telling you something I know. The camera I'm using is a really nice camera. This is a really nice microphone, but if you guys look at some of my older videos, I didn't have a nice camera and I didn't have a nice microphone, and the videos did fine because I was talking about specialized knowledge. And then what you do is, as you're creating those videos, learn what your audience likes. You're going to learn how to structure things, You can interview other people in the space for your channel, see how they are doing and how they're doing what they're doing. You can just, there's so many different ideas that you can go about this, and you can make it your little hobby, right? Spend a few hours a week. That's all you got to do at first. In that specialized knowledge, you build that channel up, and then as you gain your following, what you're going to want to do is put offers for products that are guides on what you're talking about in the descriptions of the video. So for example, let's say you learn a ton about dogs. You're like, I know everything there is to know about dogs. I'm so good with dogs. I know how people should train them and do all this stuff. You can say, hey, click the description in the video for my free guide on how to train your dog how to sit, something like that, right? And then people click on that, they get the free guide, but then also there's an upsell. If you'd like my ultimate guide on how to train your dog to be a perfect dog, then it's only, this much a month or this much for the one-time offer or something like that. You can create communities for dog lovers that people want to join. You can create all types of things that will help. You can collaborate with other dog trainers and maybe hook up a professional dog trainer with someone who like wants the one-on-one attention, whatever it is. There's so many different ways that you can go. And like you can, like I have another channel, so I have a few YouTube channels. One of them, I had a video where I talked about the top 10 dogs for seniors, and it totally popped off. It had like 1 million views. I'm like, what the heck? People really care about like old people's dogs, right? If I roll with dogs, man, if I get a few 100,000 views per video, like crazy, and I'm like, hey, pay $7 for my guide on how to train your dog how to sit, like, dude, if 1,000 people buy that, that's $7,000. You know what I'm saying? So like there's so many different ways to monetize. It's crazy, but you have to start being an expert. Like, specialized knowledge is what makes people a bunch of money. Make videos and put them on YouTube. YouTube is super easy. You film a video, you upload it, that's it. And you just got to do it. Don't try to be perfect. Your video is probably going to not be good the first time around. It's totally okay, but you have to upload that. Now, what I did it for people studying to pass their life insurance exam. Once I have my following, now I sell those people study guides and courses that actually help them pass their exam. I make money off YouTube's advertisement, and then I make money selling them products, and then they come and work for my agency, a lot of them, and they end up selling insurance, and I make an override on that insurance policy that they sell. I've structured that for my specific industry and niche, but I promise you there's something that you're doing. Drop a comment in the description of the video about your career, and I will try to help figure out what you can do based on what your experience is so far and what your passions are. Put what you do for work, what your experience is for work, and what you like to do for fun, what your passions are. I promise I can help you come up with some ideas that you can monetize as we move into 2025 so that you can make this the best year of your life financially, and you can set up some passive income streams so that even if you stop working, even if something happens, even if you want to take an extended vacation, hey, you're still making money coming in, because once you have those products set up, you make a very simple website. So what you'll need to do this, you'll need your cell phone. Most people have a cell phone. You might want a microphone, but you probably don't need that, which is fine. You can use your AirPods, or you don't even really need it because the microphones are pretty good on cell phones now. Get a little tripod to hold your phone up. Most people can afford a tripod. It's $15, okay? That's all you need to start filming the videos. A lot of the content that you're gonna learn for specialized knowledge, you can find online for free, watching other YouTube videos and reading stuff. So that's free, learning the knowledge. You have to put in a few hours a week into committing to studying this material. And then once you start posting videos and you start getting a following, then that's where you're going to buy programs to build websites. They're super easy. So when I say build websites, I don't want you thinking like, oh my gosh, my head's going to explode. It's really not that hard. They make them so easy. You can drag and drop different headlines, and AI can do a lot of it now too. You say, make a website like this, make a shopping cart with this, and boom, it just spits it out. One of them is ClickFunnels. It's really good. Much more simple one is called ThriveCart. So ClickFunnels and ThriveCart are really good. So that's basically what you need. You need to learn something to film with. If you want to make your thumbnails, all you have to do is find someone on Fiverr or Twitter who makes thumbnails and say, hey, this is my video. This person has a huge channel in the space. This is what their thumbnails look like. I want you to make a thumbnail that kind of looks like this. You can learn about how to make thumbnails and stuff too if you want, but that's basically all you got to do. Post a video, try to tell a story in the video. You're going to learn what your audience likes and wants to see, but that's really all it takes is specialized knowledge. And once it's rocking, you really only got to put a couple videos a month. You just film and send it to someone to edit. It might cost $100 to edit the video, and if that's, you just do that to keep your channel fueled up and keep going, and that's really it. It's that simple. I've done it, and if I can do it, I know that any of you guys can do it. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. You definitely want to check this next video coming up here too, so that you can learn how to turn your side hustle into your main hustle.